Think you know everything? Think again. In this video, we uncover rare and unique facts that even Google might miss. Get ready to be surprised by the unknown. Your chemicals are worth money. Have you ever thought about the monetary value of the chemicals inside your body? Weird as it may seem, someone actually worked out what it would all cost. Adding the amount of carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, and other elements together produced a fascinating result. Your insides can be sold for a grand total of $160. Sound a little cheap, not gonna lie. Power of the pinky. What's the most powerful finger on a human hand? It could be the pinky. Yes, that little digit is responsible for approximately 50% of your total hand strength. How does that work? It helps if you think of your fingers as a team working together. If even one little pinky fails, it can have serious consequences for the rest of the gang. Negative gene. If you think negatively about things, then there could be a genetic reason for this. ADRA2B is a receptor, which basically means it's part of a cell that attaches itself to substances, creating a crazy biological cocktail. ADRA2B is known to impact on how someone processes emotions, resulting in a negative outlook. This can be a good thing because you're also alert to any threats that might disrupt your well-being. New Holland. Do you know where New Holland is? Or rather, do you know where it used to be? The country we know as Australia used to be called New Holland. This name was given in the 17th century and lasted right through to the early 19th century. Since the people who landed in Oz in 1606 were Dutch, they naturally used one of their own place names. Australia didn't become widely used until around 1800. It was first written down by Matthew Flinders, an explorer from England. First impressions are really fast. As the old saying goes, you only get one chance to make a first impression. In fact, the speed at which a first impression moves that will surprise you. They've been clocked at 1/10 of a second, making them the race cars of emotional responses. River Resurrector. Rajendra Singh is an environmentalist whose passion for water preservation has led some insane results. From the 1980s onward, he managed to revive over 12 rivers in India that were previously thought gone forever. How did he do this? Singh gathered local communities to work together, harvesting rainwater, planting trees, and restoring natural water supplies. Crucially, he employed traditional methods, using the ways of the past to solve drought issues of the future. Singh's nickname is the Waterman, and it's not difficult to see why. Knotted water. Bizarre as it may sound, you can actually tie water in a knot. This happened in 2013, when experts started playing with water molecules. Based on Lord Kelvin's theory that knots exist on an atomic level, the team manipulated the water and tied it together. Why would they do this in the first place? It was believed the research would have a major impact on fluid dynamics, and the principle could be applied to other natural phenomena. It's bending my brain just thinking about it. A nose for statistics. Dogs appear to have a sense of when their owners are around. How does that work? It's well known that our canine companions have a super developed sense of smell. This is apparently used when we're out of the house. The longer we're out for, the lesser our smell becomes. A dog can then theoretically pinpoint when we're going to be back through the volume of smell in its living space. The chocolate fart pill. This isn't a product by the Willy Wonka Company. It's actually a real-life invention that was reported on in 2014. Christian Poinchivo of France is the individual responsible for this allegedly amazing pill. The exact scientific explanation seems to be a little vague, so I can't give you a thorough breakdown of how it works. Do you really want me to? Ultimately, a fart is a fart, whether it stinks of chocolate or not. An incredible wartime story. The Youth twins grew up on opposite sides during World War II. Jack and Oscar Youth were separated as identical twin babies in 1933 and went on to have very different upbringings. Oscar went to Germany, where he became Catholic, while Jack stuck to his roots in Trinidad. The twins' father was Jewish, so it was one heck of a development when Oscar signed up for the Nazi Party. After the turmoil of the Second World War, Jack and Oscar were finally reunited, though at the time they couldn't overcome their differences. Eventually, they reconciled in the 1970s, several decades after they first parted company. Fascinated by these hidden gems? There's so much more to explore. Hit like, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing facts that will keep you guessing. See you next time.